everyone, and welcome to your daily tarot reading. This is your reading for Tuesday, September 11th, 2018. I do hope that everyone out there is doing okay. I know that for many people this can be a troubling day. It can bring back some hard memories. So I do hope that this has been an okay day for you thus far, and that the rest of this day is also good for you. And if you are having some issues with emotions, please seek out friends, seek out family, call helplines if you must, to take care and heal yourself. So let's see what your energy is for this day. What is your overall energy for Tuesday, September 11th, 2018? This is the energy that will guide the rest of our reading. So what is your overall energy today? You have bring it into form. You may have some big ideas today. You may have had some ideas for a while now, and this is telling you that it is time to enact those ideas. Whether you are an artist, a writer, someone who creates sculptures or anything of the sort, it is time to take whatever idea you have in your head and put it to form. Make it a reality. Make it something real. You may not even finish it today, but get it started and plant whatever seeds need to be planted to bring this to fruition. So let's see what your aspirational energy is. This is the energy that's going to guide you towards your highest outcome, our most possible, highest, best potential outcome, if we are able to overcome the challenges of this day. So what is your aspirational card for Tuesday, September 11th, 2018? Please and thank you. And of course, thank you to everyone who comes to these videos. Please let me know how things go for you in the comments. I would just love to hear from you. And of course, thank you to those beings that allow us to share messages with one another and guide each other. So what is your aspirational card today? So you have the Five of Wands, but it came attached to the Star. Okay, so this is telling you that you're going to have possibly a bit of work ahead of you, a bit of struggle. You're preparing for some change. You're preparing to make your dreams happen. With this Star, your dreams are coming for you. Whatever it is that you're working to bring into form, today you're going to be laying the grounds for that, laying the foundation for that, doing all of the hard work and trying to work through whatever challenges come your way. But this is also saying that you have everything you need. Your goals are going to come to fruition. All of the things that you've been working on, if you can continue putting this energy into it and continue putting this kind of focus into it and this kind of letting yourself be prepared for anything that happens, any downfalls, any challenges, just doing all of the things that you need to do to get where you need to go so that you can bring this into the form, then you will find success in this area. You will find positive achievement here. Okay, so let's see what's challenging you on the physical level. Like I always say, this is your projects, your body, anything that is challenging you most on the physical realm, including relationships with other people. You have the Nine of Cups. So you might be having some trouble connecting with other people. You might be having some trouble just trying to figure out how to bring all this to being. Just like this is telling you to do, you're having trouble trying to figure out the best steps, trying to figure out how to put your passions into reality, take them out of just being in your head or in your journal or whatever, and actually make them real. Okay, so you're just struggling or trying to figure out how to put it all into place. You know, it's easy to say you have to fix a problem. It's not as easy to figure out what exactly you got to do to fix that problem. And that's kind of what you're struggling with today. You're not really sure whether or not you're going to make a lot of mistakes. You're probably afraid that you're going to fail, that whatever you're trying to do isn't going to happen, and that's literally just because you don't really know exactly the steps to take. And there may not be any exact steps. Like, everybody has their own path, and what works for someone else may not work for you. And you're not sure how to make anything work right now. So let's see how we can overcome this. So how can you figure out how to take the right steps and how to actually bring this dream that you're having, this goal, into being, how to make it a reality in your life instead of just being an idea. So how can you overcome that? So you have the Four of Pentacles, and you have the Nine of Swords. So I think this is telling you that you have to realize that where you are right now, it's mostly your, I don't want to say your own doing, but since you are unable to figure this out, that's just because you haven't really opened your mind up to all the different possibilities that are available to you. You're probably trying to deal with this all by yourself, and make whatever it is that you're trying to make happen on your own. Whereas this is telling you that you need to reach out. You need to let someone in on your idea, let someone in on your goals, and someone who is just as passionate and who can bring some extra wisdom to you and who can help you to achieve these goals. Stop trying to do this alone. That's the main thing I'm getting from this. Stop trying to do this alone. Stop holding on to all of your ideas and all of your creative energy and all of the things that you've already created. Stop keeping it to yourself, okay? Reach out, share what you know, and allow someone else to share what they know so that you can both grow together and you can both fix this problem and create this thing that you are inspired to create. Yes, it may have been your idea, but I guarantee you there is someone else who can be just as passionate about it and who will support it and who will help you to build this thing that you're trying to build. But you do need to reach out. You do need to let go of the control that you're holding on to, okay? And I mean, this is something that personally I also have an issue with whenever I'm trying to start something new or build something or create something. It's very hard for me to reach out and ask for help. But invariably when I do, I get so much benefit, so much that I may not have seen from the situation is revealed to me, and I am able to move forward and make changes and create things that I may not have ever even imagined before. So open yourself up and reach out to people and share what you know and let them share what they know. Let go of this constant need of control that you have going on right now. So let's see what the deal is underneath. What is affecting you or challenging you on the emotional, mental, and spiritual level. And this will help us to see a bit more how we can deal with also the physical challenge. So what's challenging you for this day, Tuesday, on the emotional, mental, and spiritual level? So you have the King of Wands. So you're having trouble feeling capable of making this happen. Whatever it is that you're trying to bring into form, you don't trust your own ability. You don't trust your own wisdom. Even though, like I said, you're trying to do it all alone, you don't even think that you can, but you're trying to make yourself do it all alone. What is that about? It's possible that you're worried about being a leader or being a person who's in charge, who, if you have to employ people or you have to bring someone in on a project, but you're the lead in that project, you're not trusting yourself with that kind of power. You're not trusting that you have the right experience, that you have the strength to control this situation. And I don't mean control as in control freak like we have over here. I just mean in leading and running and guiding this situation. You're not really trusting your ability to do that and to take lead and take point on whatever this is that you're trying to create. And it's almost as if that kind of power, that kind of respect of that position is overwhelming to you. It's frightening to you. So let's see how you can overcome that. How can you overcome this kind of fear of power or fear of being in a position of leadership? that's making it so that you're not able to actually outsource what you need to outsource or get the help that you need to bring your idea into being. It's keeping you from acting on certain things because you're, again, trying to do everything on your own, but you don't believe that you're able to lead other people in making this happen and creating this. You may not even feel like you're worthy. Even if you do think you're capable, you may just feel like, who am I to tell other people how to do something? Who am I to guide people? Who am I to try to lead anybody? So let's see how you can overcome that. And I mean, we've all been there, We've all had that kind of feeling, I think. Anybody who's tried to run something or start a business or build something up in their life and they needed to bring other people on board, we've all questioned our abilities and our worthiness of being in that position, I think. So how do you overcome this? You have the Four of Swords and Justice. This is telling you that you are at a position where you are capable of resting, where you are able to make this happen and take a break, take care of yourself, let someone else do the hard work. This is telling you that whatever actions you take, they will affect the outcome of this situation. And you need to decide right here and right now whether or not it's worth the struggle. Okay, whether it is worth the sacrifices that you've been putting through to not bring someone else in, to not get help on the situation, to try to do it all on your own. I'm not saying to ask whether or not what you're doing is worth doing, but whether or not it's worth doing alone, if that makes any sense to you, okay? You can take a break and take care of yourself. You are in a safe place where you have more knowledge than you're giving yourself credit for. You have more capability than you're giving yourself credit for, and you need to open up your eyes and see that. Open up your eyes and see how you can make this situation positive for all involved, and how you can offer guidance and offer leadership to other people so that you're able to take some more time and do more stuff that helps more people, that furthers this goal. If you're trying to do everything, you're going to achieve a lot less than if you delegated some of those tasks and some of that work so that you could do the most important things. So decide what those most important things are and decide whether or not it's worth trying to do all of this by yourself. Let's see where your energy is for the end of this day. How are you going to close out this Tuesday? What is your energy by the end of Tuesday, September 11th, 2018? And thank you always to the people who join these videos. If you would like to see these videos Monday to Friday, go ahead and click like and subscribe. It lets me know that this is actually helping someone and that it's actually making a difference. And it also lets YouTube know that too, and that will allow more people to benefit from this and more people to have access to these readings. So like and subscribe and click the bell for notifications. And while you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and tell you what your energy is for the end of this day. So you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. So you have success pouring out of your ears right now, whether or not it is immediate, something that you can see now, or whether or not it's something you'll see in the future, which I think that's what we're getting, is up to you, okay? But you have to do some work. You gotta get on it, get excited, get passionate about bringing this into being. Yes, you may not know every single step that you need to take. That is why you can reach out and ask for help. Reach out and get some guidance, get some counseling. I even offer guidance and counseling. If anyone's interested, click the Converse link in the description and you will find an option for that as well, to help organize and structure your life towards creating your goals and creating the life that you deserve to live, because everyone should have that opportunity. Everyone should have that chance. And just because you don't know how, that doesn't mean you can't achieve it. You can figure out how. Again, reach out and ask when you need help. All right, that is your reading for Tuesday, September 11th, 2018. Thank you 1,000 times. I will see you tomorrow. And remember always that I love you. Bye.